was a night of Christmas, and all throughout the land, people stayed home and they watched TrendingSA. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Mzansi. Mo, you are in the Heezy. Merry Christmas.
It feels good to be here. In fact, that opening deserves a SAFTA award.
Right there,
I'm
right?
definitely.
That is the best Christmas performance you will ever see.
Ever see. Refilwe, you are also in the house.
Of
Merry
course I'm in the house. Where else would I be?
Please speak like that the whole show. I just want to see something.
I would rather die.
So not a bedroom voice, but a Christmas
No.
voice.
All right, so let me put on that gospel
All right.
voice. She has one of the most beautiful, soulful voices in the music industry.
Mm.
Her musical gift has opened doors for her and led her on an upward trajectory. This multi-talented vocalist has cemented her place firmly in the entertainment industry. Music isn't the only thing Mrs. G has mastered. She's an actor, she's a presenter, a wife, and a mother. Welcome to TrendingSA. My team.
There's no way gospel people speak like that. We speak like this. It was the nation now. What do you say? What's your script?
No, Pelamina, I'm from that upper class church.
Whoa.
So we speak, if we are mic'd, we're not carrying a mic.
Oh, the ones going to heaven. You mean those ones? It's okay.
So you've been married for 2 years to Mr. G, and the two of you are always gushing over each other. Like, proper love lives here, but like
wow.
gospelly,
So much
musically,
pressure.
you know what I'm saying?
But don't believe everything you see on social
What
media.
have you learned about marriage in these 2 years?
Marriage is friendship. I think before we got married, they made it so technical. Yeah, you have to submit. Hey, you have to do this. Hey, have lots of SCX. Hey, it was just a lot of things on that list.
Why are you spelling it? Why are you not saying it?
I know my sibling's gonna watch this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and she's not really good with spelling it. So she might be like, Mommy, what's SEX?
she means
Well, now she's definitely gonna ask.
Now she is gonna ask.
sex.
So, wow! Merry
Said
Christmas,
it.
everybody. Yeah. But like I said, you know what? The one thing that they didn't, I feel like they forgot to tell me was it's still friendship. So the same way you met, the same way you were before you met, keep it. There shouldn't be a difference. They shouldn't be like, okay, now I'm Mrs. J. You know, I carry myself in a certain way. But at least I don't. Some
Yeah, at
people
least,
do.
yeah.
At least I don't, so that I don't misguide other people. It's just my opinion. So yeah, it's been amazing.
So you do have a YouTube channel, and you are very candid about your personal life. And I guess, you know, in one of your Q&As, actually, you talk about how you and your husband are each other's helpers. And so I'm curious about how you balance a work schedule and a busy one, a busy career, with family life.
I think I am so blessed to have, like I said, a friend who is very helpful. He's also in the industry, but he's a sound engineer. So he understands the industry I'm in. He knows my working, he's outside right now waiting for me. So he understands my working hours, he respects that, and he supports everything I do. We fight a lot because, you know, perfection
So
is...
wait, you got somebody to actually mix for you at the shows?
When we understand,
Smart,
keep it in the family. Keep it here. You know, you don't have to spend so much. Just keep it here. You know. So there's not really so much that I have to do because, hey, there's a gig, this and that. He's actually the one who's be like, I'll do this for you. I can help with this. Yeah, and he's a great father. So whenever I leave him with Ethan, I'm like, he's good. He's chilled. Yeah,
should be.
yeah.
All right.
He's
So 5 years
perfect.
ago, we were introduced to you and your incredible voice. You were just there blessing.
But you removed my voice from this. Why did you do that? Hello?
Listen.
Why did you remove my voice from this
No,
show?
listen.
Look at me, my earring is doing the thing.
Now you are an actor, not only a singer, and an incredible one at that. We see a SAFTA coming through. You're a TV presenter on Gospel Unplugged.
Thank you.
Was this always part of the plan, or it's just happening through God's grace, and you're just like, bring it on?
Let your will be done. No. no, not at all. Look, I grew up an entertainer. I was the kid that they would call Bamofa 10 Rand to dance. I was that, yes, I was
Oh,
that
they even
girl.
gave you money. Girl, listen, your
So-
people were legit.
At least you were making money
That's why
from your
I love
earnings, you know?
Christmas, because I know Christmas time was the time.
Was the time.
To make some few bucks.
So you started gigging very young,
You
ne?
understand that? Exactly. So I've always loved entertainment. I've always loved to be on TV. I didn't understand how people, you know, were on TV and the whole technology side of it.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do it. So it is God's will, but it's also my desire.
That's beautiful because I guess in that you've been able to grow a career based on an interest and a passion that you had from a young age.
Exactly.
Now you're a mega star who's performed for big audiences.
Oh, come on now.
And then lockdown comes. And then lockdown goes pa. Now all of a sudden things change. How did that impact you as an artist, as a performer, and how did you navigate through that reality?
No, we're broke. We're not even going to try and sugarcoat it. We are broke. No. And the promoter must book us full price because now it's hard.
Full price, please, ne?
Yes, please,
Absolutely.
full price. But I think what I'm more grateful for, like I said, like you said, I've just joined YouTube, so that's another stream of income. You know, we have, like I said, I'm the voice of SABC One Mzansi for Short Track.
And there's a bag there.
You see, that's some of the
Definitely
things some of the things that make that help a bit while you're sitting at home. You know, I have a song, "Make Your Way," that is also doing so well. So the music is Samro is everyone must get Samro.
Good. At least taken care of.
Samro is very important. Get Samro. Everyone must get Samro.
Now I've been checking out your Instagram. I won't say stalking. I'll say scrolling because it's a bit more dignified. You know. Plus this is a Christmas show, and I saw something very cute. In fact, I think we need to check this out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how we love you. Oh, Ethan. Oh, how we adore you. It's so nice to meet you and see your pretty face. Oh, Ethan. George Gabba, we love you. I love you, Papa.
Beautiful.
Look at you. So cute, yeah. Now, hey, he feels like he's a brother. Eh?
Did you compose that song, and what has being mom to Ethan taught you about yourself?
So the minute I found out I was pregnant, I wanted a boy so bad.
Yeah.
And he wanted a girl. I didn't understand why, but I wanted a boy so bad. So I had names like written down. And he was like, no, we're going to have a girl. We're going to have a girl. So we had our gender reveal. That's actually a picture from our gender reveal. So when we had our gender reveal, he couldn't believe his eyes when he saw those things. He's like, oh my gosh, we're actually having a boy. I had already written the song before I found it was a boy. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, And every time I'd sing it, he'd kick, he was, What has it taught me? Patience. This kid has so much energy, I can't keep up. So patience, working hard because you understand that you want him to have a life that you didn't have. So working hard, and I know he didn't ask to be on social media. I'm giving him because I'm his mother.
All right. So this was Ethan's second Christmas. So in terms of as a family, are you guys starting new traditions?
It's our first time actually spending Christmas together. Yeah, really fair.
Are you guys starting a new tradition, or you guys are going to adopt what's already there?
Definitely. It's our first time having a tree. We never used to have a tree. Buying gifts. Never used to buy gifts. They don't make sense in our culture.
But something's got to sit under the tree, so you can't have a tree and then there's no gift.
It doesn't really matter. The tree's there. You can put empty boxes for all you care, and I think the sense of just being together and just sharing and just having a great time together is the tradition for me. But we've always had that at home. We've always been that family, that loud. I guess now we are going to be a very quiet, small family in the house. Yeah.
Beautiful. Listen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were here.
We'll have a conversation off air.
You must tell us, bro. Tell us.
Thank you so much, and all the best for the future. All right?
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, we're gonna keep rolling on this Christmas, and do stay with us right here on TrendingSA, because after the break we have more.
Mary's boy child.
Boss child.
Man. Ukismusa TrendingSA, welcome back. You're still tuned into this beautiful show on this magical day. The Dube brothers are musical geniuses who've carved a path for themselves in the music industry. Usihle Nobuhle, alongside their brother Ntokozo, are a breath of fresh air. Welcome to TrendingSA.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
How did you like that sultry introduction? What are you trying to do right
That was amazing. That was amazing, you know.
So good.
Right? Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for spending this day with us.
Merry
Guys. Really appreciate it. And speaking of appreciation, you guys grew up calling one of the biggest gospel musicians in South Africa.
Yes.
Ooh, Bishop Benjamin Dube.
Right.
Dad.
Pops.
Right? Pops. Your grandmother is also a musician. And I'm just trying to imagine that household living with such gifted, talented, impactful, groundbreaking musicians. Are you guys just always bursting, or were you guys always just bursting into song, you know, at home? Was because I can't imagine anything else, right?
Yes,
what is it
all
like?
the time. We'd just burst into a song, whether it was Greasy or it was Dad. Bursting into a song, and we'd all sing together. And if you can't sing, I mean, we were young. I couldn't sing at some point in my life.
He was a late bloomer.
Really?
I was the first.
Yeah, he was the first who was.
I caught the fattest worm.
Yeah, 19 kilo yami was singing. You know, some of us were more sports people at that time. And so, we'd always sing. Music was always.
You created great memories.
No. Our dad used to wake us up with music. So our alarm was music. It was not that whatever. Ours was music, and my dad would turn it up, and we know it's time to wake up, either to go to school or wake up either to go to church, whatever. But our alarm was music. So it's been just a musical journey.
Oh, that's really, really gorgeous. And I guess I want to find out from you what Christmas has looked like for you guys.
Family and food.
Yeah.
Family and food. That's what it's been.
Basically.
Braaiing and just jokes, a lot of jokes. My uncles are funny. They're funny people. I mean, if my uncle wasn't a preacher, he'd probably be a comedian.
Really?
You know, a lot of people take him seriously at church, but when you just sit down with him, have a conversation, he's one of the funniest people that you'll ever meet. I think uncles in general, so
So you guys started singing. You started out singing backup for your dad, right? And then you branched out and you said, you know what, we're tired of doing oohs and ahs. And do you remember that first day that you guys were out there as Dube brothers? Like, what song did you guys perform?
Holy?
Yeah, it was Holy.
Holy, yeah.
So we started off basically helping our dad with his songs. So that's how we actually started. We'd give him advice. He'd ask us, what do we think about this? And we just, you know, we always had the musical inclination to want to say and oppose this and say, that's good, Dad, or whatever. So then our dad actually saw the talent in us, and then he decided, okay, guys, boys, let's go out. And when we first did the song Holy Holy, we were not Dube brothers. We were Benjamin Dube and Sons. So he was like, let's try you out on this song on his album. And then we did the song, and then the people were like, oh my God, who are these boys? Your boys are amazing. And then we were like, okay, cool, let's make a group. And then we just said, Dube brothers, okay, let's run with it.
And then, Wena Buhle, you have released a couple of singles this year. African King, Woman. Firstly, I want to know, Uguti, why the solo name Benjamin III? And then I also want to know, in terms of where you're taking your musical direction, is it going to be different from the Dube brothers? Benjamin III, start.
Benjamin III. So my grandfather was Benjamin. My father got the name Benjamin, and then he decided to give me that. So Benjamin is on my birth certificate. Ilapo. And so I'm the third generation in a sense of, so Benjamin III, you know, it worked together, and that's how the name came about for me.
Then, where direction of your solo career?
Direction of that, it's really, for me, I see it being global. There's a lot
Are
of
you doing gospel?
Let me say this.
No.
Let me say, no. That's a good question. That's a very good question. And I'm glad you asked that.
I also want to know.
That's a good question. That's a good question. No, I'm trying to tackle social issues that are physical in this realm, but via God. So you understand, because a lot of things we talk about are very spiritual, and it's good because we're attacking things that are birthed in the spiritual realm, which that's where they're rooted and founded. But at the same time, I'm also trying to bring it closer to the person who might not have that ear or sight for the spiritual by attacking these things that are physical and social issues. I'm a big activist at heart. You know, there's a lot of things I really want to speak out directly without it only having to be indirect. I want to speak about the things that we're facing in this country or globally, globally and then say, okay, this is what I think as a person who believes in God. So I don't want to say it's not gospel, but I won't say it is gospel. Because I know we try to put labels on things because we try to define stuff. And I understand that fully. I don't blame people when they're like, okay, this music is not for me. But like he said, doing God's work.
All right.
So
Okay, cool.
I put it like that.
Well, I feel like I'm also doing God's work right now, but bringing some levity to this table and this situation, right? We couldn't let you go without playing a Christmas game with you. Are you guys ready? Right? You're out there, you're in the world, everything.
Right.
We're calling it Gospel Goes Pop, right? Because like you're out there in the world, you're interacting with every type of genre of music. So we're going to test how well you know all these different artists. And what I'm going to do is give you 10 seconds to tell us what you know. So we'll show you a picture of a musician, and you've got 10 seconds to tell us what you know about them or sing any of their hits. Yeah?
Oh, nice.
So that's simple. Are you ready?
Simple.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the very first pick. This is so easy.
This is easy.
Okay, who wants to take it?
Oh, you want to take it?
Go, bro.
Okay. Beyonce.
You want to sing?
Yeah, sing a song, man.
Shit. Listen.
Yeah, I knew you were going to sing that song.
Song in my heart. I don't know the rest.
Melody.
The hive is going to come for you.
All right. Okay.
All right, the next picture, let's take a look at this.
Your legend.
Yeah.
that was
okay.
mine.
No, you can take it. No, take it. Take it.
I want to hear you sing.
Yes.
He's married to Chrissy Teigen.
Okay.
And
But now we're giving you pressure. Please sing a song.
Okay.
girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't no honeymoon. Past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. Seems like we're thick of love.
There you go.
It seems like we argue every day.
Cool. We've got two more to put you through. We're putting you through your paces. Let's check out the next
let's
picture.
go. Yeah, Amanda Black.
Amanda Black.
What do you know about her?
I think
She was on Idols.
Yeah.
She didn't win.
Yeah.
But she
did
won
better.
because she's amazing.
Because
now.
she's
She's really doing the most. She's got that big hit song.
Sing it.
What was
Azul.
Sing it.
Oh, Amazula. Oh.
Shucks.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take it easy on you just
so
because
sorry.
it's Christmas, right?
sorry.
The final one. Let's check this out.
Businova.
Yes.
Yes.
Businova.
What do you know about him?
He just did a song with Usomizi.
Yeah.
And he also did a song with Dube as well.
Kokstad,
And
Beautiful song, Ibanati.
beautiful, very beautiful. He reminds me of Ubabringo at the same time. I think he's got that soul, man.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being such amazing sports.
Thank
you. truly
you.
have been. And a
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry
Really
Christmas.
appreciate you spending the evening with us.
Thank you.
We
that was
are
nice.
going to take a very, very short break. And when we come back, we keep it rolling with the music. Yeah? Stay with us.
I do go to church now and
Oh, we
again.
believe you.
Hallelujah.
Oh, yes, we do.
Glory.
Now, you're still watching TrendingSA right here on SABC3. Our next guest is a special one. She is a real one. Music plays such a fundamental role in our lives, and this songstress has been serenading and uplifting us with her gift for 2 decades now. Her beautiful voice has formed part of the soundtrack to some of our saddest and most happiest moments. She leads with grace, with kindness, and absolute poise. With a long list of accolades and shelves filled with awards, the sensational musician is truly a leading voice in South African gospel. Welcome to TrendingSA, Ntokozo Mbambo. Thank you so much for your time on this very, very special day. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You're one of those gospel artists, right? You're known for your hits. In the Shadow of Your Wings became a gospel anthem. The song that we just opened the show with right now, Jehovah Is Your Name, has over 28 million views on YouTube. Oh my goodness, that number is staggering. Do you know instantly when a song that you're about to put out is going to be a hit?
I always release music that comes from my heart, because I believe that because my heart and when I release music, it comes from a place of honesty and a level of pureness about it, and I believe that is what basically gets the numbers going and gets people attracted to it. So I always release from the heart rather than from trying to get the numbers and get the, the accolades out of the work. Yeah.
Heart, not
So-
hits. I like it.
This, after what happened with you losing your mom, this is going to be a year of firsts. So, and this is going to be your first, this was actually your first Christmas without her. And I'm sure you have many fond memories of her. Which song reminded you of her during this Christmas?
There's not really a single song, a Christmas song specifically that I can pinpoint, but it's just like, dude, a long list.
Absolutely.
But her absolute favorite was definitely Oh Holy Night.
I actually want to stay with the music because last year you curated a Christmas concert called The First Noel. It was recorded, of course, at Empress Palace, and then 10 days ago, I think on the 15th, you released the album, the performance version of it, of course. I mean, take us through that, that experience and that offering. But in fact, before that, let's actually check out the video.
Today we are gathered to celebrate over the hills and everywhere. The Savior is born, let everybody know that Jesus Christ is born. He is a light that shines bright.
I mean, it's hard to not get into it, eh? What is it about this Christmas offering that makes it special to you from the other projects that you've done before?
Okay, I think it's important that I state that I'm a musician. I love music and I love Christmas carols. So because I love Christmas carols, I've always wanted to do something around Christmas and add some Christmas carols and do some Christmas music, but make it a little fun and make it Ntokozo vibe, And it's something I've always wanted to do. I thought I'd do it later on in the years, but then last year I got an opportunity to do it, and I was so excited I ran at that opportunity. So I was like, yes, let's do it. I guess this is now the opportunity for me. We had so much fun. My husband and I had so much fun putting the music together. We would sit in our mini studio and just put the music together. We go through song by song and add some elements, rewrite some lyrics and some of the verses of the old Christmas carols that people know. And it was really, really fun. We even wrote a Christmas carol ourselves as well and added our own version of it. So it was really, really awesome getting to put the work together. Yeah, man, I love it.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Mbata, for joining us. Merry Christmas to you and the family, and I'm sure let's not hold you back.
Hey, I'm watching for you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you, South Africa, and yours. May you have a beautiful night. Ngicela ukunenza sure ukuthi ngishiya ama leftovers for tomorrow. It always tastes better the next day. See you next week.